Very good morning to you, my dear students. This is Shravan sir, and we will be dealing with the same topic which we have been dealing from last month. Okay, that is comprehension, and this is a notice specially meant for class 10ers. Okay, as you all know that your examination for 2022 is divided into two forms or in the two parts. Okay. The first part consists of comprehension and grammar. Okay, altogether it is 40 marks. And the second part consists of composition, letter writing, notice and email. That also altogether it's 40 marks. So please pay attention, especially in the comprehension. Am I clear? Okay. So let's try to deal with this. Okay. So this week onwards, both class 9ers and class 10ers, okay, with the last week exercise, we have already completed 3 compositions. Okay, there we have done meanings, question answers, and Greek. Okay, and from now onwards, I will be supplying you the text, and your job is to just write the Greek. I will be supplying you only the questions of Greek. Am I clear? So that will be your job from today onwards. Okay, let's try to do this. Comprehension, and the part that we are going to deal today is Greek. Okay, and it is of 8 marks. See, 8 marks is a lot of mark that you are going to get in the Greek section. Okay, so you need to be very precise. You need to be very alert. At the same time, you need to be very careful when you punctuate the things. So that's why I have come up with the video, so that see, you are simply not given 8 marks just by writing rough work and pure work, whatever you feel like writing. Yes or no? So your job is to put yourself in it and try to know what actually the question is asking us to write. Okay, that's why I have come up with this. So try. The first important point is short sentences. Your sentences should be very short. Okay, very short in the sense, not that much short, but don't try to avoid the long sentences. Avoid the conjunctions in between, like and, therefore, because, all these kind of things try to avoid. Write short and simple sentences. That is the first mantra to do this. Okay. The second is punctuate the sentence correctly. I have told you many times, many of you only use full stop. Do you think that only full stop is the punctuation mark that we are given in the English? No. There are many like comma, okay, question mark, exclamatory mark, okay, semicolon, colon. There are many punctuation marks. So punctuate them, punctuate the sentence correctly, cautiously. Put the exact punctuation mark where it needs to be placed. Am I clear? So please try to pay attention in that. Do not shift your idea. So many of you, what happens when you are asked in not more than 50 words, describe, write or tell, you try to build up. Like whenever we try to write a story, we always begin with once upon a time there was a man who had these characters, and then the plot is introduced. No, but here in the comprehension, especially in the Greek part, do not try to build up your Greek. Straight away come to the point. Straight away. From the very first sentence that you write, you need to hit the target. Am I clear? So, do not shift your ideas. Am I clear? Write what is asked. Now, this too has got the same connotation. Write what is asked. Do not write unnecessary stuff and make your Greek more than what is asked. It is of 50 words actually, but when you try to build up, okay, it is of 50 words, and when you try to build up, what happens? What happens? You know that at the end you struggle in order to conclude the thing. So, write what is asked. Am I clear? Okay. Now the next important thing that you need to keep in your head is break the long sentences into 2. As you all know, a text is supplied to you, and when you are supplied with the text, you need to break the long sentences which is already there in the text. Do not write exactly what is in the text. Break the long sentences into two and try to execute in your own way. Am I clear? So the next point is break the long sentences into two. Now the next part is focus on both rough and fair work. This rough work and fair work which I have asked you to write, it's not that rough work means rough work. No. Focus on both the rough work, it has to be neat and clear, and the fair work is also, it has to be neat and clear. Am I clear? Rough doesn't mean that it has to be like a rough work. No. It has to be clear, crystal clear. The word should be visible. You need to use pencil with a kind of a presentation. Everything is counted. Am I clear? So, focus on both rough work and fair work. Write clearly in both the formats. Now see, this too has got the same kind of implications. Write clearly in both the formats. Rough work and fair work. All the words that you write in the grid that you make has to be clear and distinct. Even your punctuation marks. All the punctuation marks has to be clear and distinct in rough work and in fair work. Am I clear? So this all, when you fulfill all these criteria, then your grid becomes a concrete grid. Concrete grid. And you can assume or you can expect at least 7 to 6 marks from here. Nobody gets 8 upon it, that's for sure. If you are at the spot, at the target, then only you will be getting it. Otherwise, there is no chance of getting it. But if you follow all this one, there is a chance of getting more than 6 to 7, more than 6. But if you do not follow this, see, many of our students lose mark in comprehension under this section called grid. Am I clear? So, keep all this thing in mind, okay, class 9ers and class 10ers, and when I supply you the text this week, try to, because I am not asking you to write all the question answers now, I am asking you to write only the grid part of it, okay, so please try to focus on only the grid part of it, and try to write whatever is asked in the question, okay. So, I hope you have understood the section well. Thank you and have a nice day.